Come on, guys, come on, come on. This is so delicious. In a moment, you'll discover recipes that will make you fall in love with the air fryer for good. This is the moment when more homemade hits appear on your screen. Simple, quick, and so good that you'll want to make them every day. Stay with us until the end and be sure to write in the comments which recipe you think deserves the title of the best in this episode. Do you remember those potato spirals from vacation? One potato could cost as much as 15 zlotys, and on top of that, you had to wait in line. Today, we'll make a homemade version in the air fryer, but much cheaper and faster. We already have the ingredients on the table, so I won't read the list. Let's get started. The main stars are the potato and the paste, which we'll make to help it crisp up. First of all, the potatoes are washed, dried, and as you can see, they're also unpeeled. That's because the potato skin will give everything a nice color, so I'm slicing everything into thin pieces, trying to keep the potatoes in their original shape. I skewer each stack of slices and gently stretch them. The idea is to create gaps between the slices. Okay, as you can see, it already looks a bit like the vacation version, so now we'll get started on the marinade. Put 1 heaping tablespoon of potato starch and 2 tablespoons of water into a bowl. You need to mix it all together so the starch doesn't form lumps. This will be our binder for the spices and oil in the paste. Next, I add 2 tablespoons of oil, sweet paprika, a pinch of smoked paprika, garlic, salt, and pepper. I also add 2 teaspoons of basil pesto and blend everything into a spreadable emulsion. If it's too thick, I add half a teaspoon of water. Dear friends, if you're fans of fresh herbs, just add fresh basil or simply use dried basil. Yes, a teaspoon should be enough. Yes, Krzysiek, it will turn out just right. Alright, so I grab a brush and coat the slices on each side, making sure to get the seasoning in between. A really thin layer is enough, and that's it. I put everything into the air fryer. I set it to 185 degrees Celsius and 14 minutes. And guys, that's half the time we've set aside for our snack. Now we just flip it upside down, and it goes back into the air fryer for another 15 minutes. After that, I sprinkle the potatoes with a thin layer of Parmesan and bake them for another 3 minutes so everything gets nicely browned, and that's it. Golden, wavy, and fragrant with basil. Once you make them, you'll really be looking for an excuse to make them again. Well, either way, it brings a bit of summer into this already autumn time, and I like that. Simplicity combined with good taste. Christoph.
I'm coming. Oh, that's something. Wow, beautiful.
Grula, I don't know what name it goes by where you're from.
In my land, it would be called ziemniarka.
Ziemniarka, paira, grula, or whatever you call it.
Hey, but it's so nicely roasted. Honestly, you're giving off a Spa Town vibe.
I was just telling the viewers that at the food stand, unfortunately, you sometimes have to wait in line and pay 15 zloty for a potato like this.
Whoa, it's heavy. Did you make it by hand or with a machine?
I did it by hand without using machines.
What are you talking about, huh? So delicious. Hey, but you added something.
Yeah, so the crust on the outside would be crispier. This is potato starch. It's crispier on the outside that way. While keeping the inside soft, I hope.
A real country-style potato. I can feel its strength and how filling it is. Delicious, tasty, a real spud.
Add some good wheat to that, and believe me, snacks in front of the TV take on a whole new dimension.
Tracked macros, guilt-free treats, air fryer, lots of protein. These are the 4 things that make up an awesome combo. And today I'm going to show you a super tasty snack. We're going to use a banana, lots of chocolate flavor, a few things you need. First, protein powder. 30 grams of whey protein concentrate, chocolate flavor. To that, add 1 banana, 100 grams of oats, a teaspoon of baking powder, and 15 grams of butter. If you have oil, coconut, or any other kind, that works too. Now we have 10 grams of dark chocolate and white chocolate that will go on top. Pistachio paste, that's great. These are chocolate-covered bananas. Add oat milk, 20 milliliters to my mixture. This will be very quick. I'm taking a banana. Ooh, my banana is already super sweet, but that's good. The banana goes in and we mash it. Okay, the banana is mashed. Next, add 30 grams of protein, which is about 1.5 scoops. Hop, it's going to be chocolatey. Next, add the butter. Mix everything in a bowl. Hop, for now, I'll mix the dry ingredients well. Everything is starting to stick together. It smells wonderful. It smells like banana. We've got it well mixed. Add those 20 milliliters, it's mixed. I'll leave it for literally 3 to 4 minutes. Let it soak in a bit. I'll lay it out on this paper. We'll make a cake here. Air fryer at 160 degrees, 5 to 7 minutes, but since it's glass, I'll be able to keep an eye on it and everything will be ready. I'll wash my hands and be back in a second. I take out the rack and put it inside. I place the dough right in the middle. There wasn't a gram of flour here, and we'll knead it a bit. I guess it doesn't have to be perfectly even, right? If something is uneven, that just makes it rustic. This is about 620 calories, around 20 grams of fat, about, my friends. 40, almost 30, 35, 30 grams of protein, plus about 60 to 70 grams of carbs. So what now? Done. We turn on the air fryer and set it for a minute. For now, we'll give it a minute. Let's give it 7 minutes. We'll set the temperature, raise it a bit to 160 degrees. Let's go. Smells so good in here. Oh, Roman, that's how it was supposed to be. Look, a cookie, a cake, we spread this. I'll take the chocolate here, half of it, okay? Half like this, half like that. But it looks a bit like a brain, right? I'll cut it, lay it out nicely. Kuba will film it, and let's get the beauty shot. And a quick decorating hack. I take white chocolate and look at this Roman, beautiful. I shave it with a peeler. Do you see how nice it looks? It makes these nice little curls. Some will melt, some won't, and on top, the dark chocolate.
Grandma, did you make the dough?
Yes.
Sonny.
I'll feed it to you, but roasted. To satisfy you in any way, you need to be given several versions of the same dish.
We're waiting for you to satisfy us. I want something high in calories.
Which one do you think will be better?
I'm team right. This is peanut butter, so it's not my thing, but it looks good. Crap. And what is this? Oh, even better. There it is. Finally, Dubai showed up.
Watch out.
Is the other one jam or Nutella?
These are chocolate-covered bananas, protein-packed. Protein powder goes in, 30 grams.
Oh, if it's healthy, that's just a bonus.
Inside, there's a chocolate layer that you can taste. White chocolate is inside too, but it's filling, like chocolate.
I feel like I'm eating and eating and it just won't go away.
It's not as dry as you might think. You can have it with jam, fruit sauce, whatever you like, right? Totally different dish, wow.
And here it's like you really added banana, while there you kind of held back. Here there's a banana twist. This one's sweeter, the other one was more savory.
Because the paste is made with banana. Pudding-like, also better for me.
It's wetter. Exactly, I would also, yeah. Sweeter?
But with raspberries or something, that would be amazing.
Definitely 9.5. Same here. Let's say, well, I'll go with 9.
Yes, and I'm glad. Just make it nutritious, definitely filling, and you can treat it both as a meal and as a dessert. When you're already hungry, craving something sweet.
Yes, Roman, if you don't want it, you know.
But look, you can't see him like a ninja. He sneaked in like a ninja.
So now being the black one just means being a ninja?
Kamil Lemke 440 is writing. Turkish cuisine for Archie. I'm taking the challenge. I'll start with the dough and handle the rest later. To half a kilogram of flour, I add a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of sugar, 2 teaspoons of olive oil, and 7 grams of instant yeast. I mix everything together and add 300 milliliters of lukewarm water. And now comes something I love, kneading the dough. You should sprinkle flour on the dough several times. It's good to have more than half a kilo of flour, but it already looks nice. Look, it's coming off my hands. I'll cover the top with plastic wrap to keep the dough from drying out. And now I set it aside, and in the meantime, we'll get to the toppings. It's looking so beautiful and colorful. Now, let's move on to the ingredients that go into the blender. As you can see, 1 onion and 2 cloves of garlic have gone into the pitcher. Unfortunately, I have such a small pitcher that I'll have to do this in 2 batches, but we'll manage. What a great blend we've got. Now I'm adding 400 grams of meat to the bowl. I'm adding the onion with garlic and then the bell pepper plus half of this monster because this tomato is definitely too big. I think I'd have to use this one in 3 batches. Well, it's a mini blender, right? We'll drain some of the water from this tomato because there's a lot of it. And we're not interested in the water, just the filling, and of course the tomato itself too. Look, the pepper and tomato are going in. And now, friends, it's going in. Tomato paste, 3 tablespoons, 2 teaspoons of sweet paprika, 1 heaping teaspoon of cumin, a small teaspoon of hot paprika, optional, but it will spice up the flavor a bit. And of course, pepper and salt to taste. Listen, you can just as well cut the vegetables into small cubes. For example, the onion and the pepper. Everything can be in small cubes. I just prefer this kind of texture so that everything looks like one uniform mass. In my opinion, it will just be more pleasant to eat later. Look how beautiful it is, how soft, how fluffy. I'm cutting off a piece and we can start making them since we have extra dough. Like this, little balls. Put them aside. Now what? We take one, flatten it, and roll it out completely. Thin dough, because that's the point here. It needs to be really thin dough. And now we move on to the filling, you could say. We spread it thinly over the whole dough. But it smells so good while they're spinning. Here I lightly wiped it with oil using a paper towel, just so nothing sticks here. What now? I'm putting it on the rack.
Air fryer.
I'm putting the pastry in. Set it to 190 degrees and let it go for 20 minutes. But listen, this time is of course approximate because we have a glass basket here so we can look inside and see what's happening. So what do? We watch what's happening. Guys, most importantly, look at this. Thanks to this, we can see from above how it looks because from above it looks perfect. But I can also take a look from underneath and see that it's browned. Maybe you can't see it through the camera, but here I can see that the bottom is done. So now all that's left is to take it all out. Oh wow, how beautiful you are. It's cooling down a bit and I'll show you in a moment how it's served. On the side, I prepared and chopped some parsley, onion, and tomato. And I also prepared a garlic sauce. So listen, all of this goes right in here. It smells wonderful. A bit of onion, tomato, and parsley for those who like it. And I wrap it all up. This is exactly how we eat it, like a tortilla. Come on, guys, come on, come on. Oh, hey, that's paprika, it's dried. Turkish pizza Lahmacun. How is it different from regular pizza? There's no cheese here. Wow, are you making it lev now? Yes. Why are you trying it like that? That's how you do it. I can. Is that how you do it? Everything, please. My hands are shaking so much. Try it yourselves. Did you add the parsley? You already like it that way? My dears, look, you wrap it up yourself. Is this pizza Rollo? But he's right, it's already good, Artur. Listen, this is so good. Hey, Artur, you blew my mind. I blew my own mind too. Mom, this is like a kebab alternative. Who do you have with the dough? I made it myself. It's so delicious. Most importantly, we use the air fryer. It's not a burrito, it's not a kebab, and it's not exactly a pizza. The meat is so delicious. This dough is so delicious. Listen, when we sometimes wonder if something scores a 10, you change it. You raise the bar for a 10. Try it.
You approve? Thank you for not eating something like that for us. Good morning, my dear sweet tooth darlings in the air fryer series. Since lately I've been leaning a bit towards sweets, desserts, and just simple dishes, today I want to make a cheesecake, a mild Oreo cheesecake. And you only need 3 ingredients, but I'll add a 4th one for the topping. 18 Oreo cookies, a teaspoon of baking powder, 180 milliliters of milk, and like I said, for the topping, condensed, delicious sweet milk. Welcome to a delicious sweet episode. The first step, and really the only one, is to blend all of this together. A teaspoon of baking powder, and you should end up with a smooth mixture like this. It needs to turn into a pudding-like mixture. Oh, it smells so nice. You won't believe it. Honestly, I can't believe it myself. Now we just pour it in. I'm already prepared. Basically, the point is that you should have it either in an oven-proof dish or in, what's it called, a pan, a baking dish, something for cakes, like a baking tray, for example. A baking tray is fine, but I have an oven-proof dish that fits here. And that's it. Simple as that. We pour in all of the cake. I put the blender in the bowl, and now the most important part, instructions for you. We put this into the air fryer. It's good that we have a transparent one. I mean with glass. We set it to 175 degrees for about 20 minutes, but we keep an eye on what's happening to it. Because now I can control it, I can see. If it gets, perfectly browned on top, then we take it out and decorate it. Oh, and there it is. Let's check. I was watching it, observing it. But you I'd like you to see what it really looks like now. Slowly, so I don't drop it. Well, hello there, cookie. Ole, it looks, right? Different. I think it's a proper cake now. So I'll tell you this. Now it just needs to set a bit. I pour this over it and spread it with a spatula. I'll decorate it, then we'll meet for the result and tasting. Well, you saw how it turned out. It is what it is. I hope the taste will make up for it. But to test it, because I can't wait any longer, I'll invite Archie and Claimer. Guys, come on over. This is an Oreo cake. Oreo mild. Enjoy, guys. It should be liquid inside with condensed milk, and it's based on Oreo. Hey, all right.
Culinary stuntman.
Hey, show me a piece. Hey, that's actually cool.
That's really good. These are small cookies.
Oh.
They're so good.
But they're good for me, he asks.
They're perfect. They're not tight, but they're comfortable.
Hey, it's nice and moist. It's perfect.
The cake is so good.
Hey, it's delicious, really good, really tasty. Chanu, this is really good cake for Sunday with coffee or tea.
It's so damn good, Krzysztof.
Like I said, I can't cook. It was very simple. Jan gives himself a 9 because it's quick and tasty.
9.5.
Really? That's pretty easy, yeah.
Awesome. It's a bit annoying, you know. I finished 4 culinary schools in France, and this guy comes in, crumbles some Oreo, mixes it up, and gets a 9.
It's delicious.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 5th way in 2 people. Greetings to Sebastian. Sebastian is out sick, so buddy, get well soon. I love cooking with Artur. This will be zucchini stuffed with pulled chicken breast, Tabasco, cheese mixed as a filling for the chicken, blue cheese, and chives. My mouth is watering. Chicken breasts, we'll just put them in. It's simple. Arxie will put the chicken in the air fryer. I'll quickly prepare the zucchini, cut in half, and I put it in like this, right? That's right. And what do you think, for how long? I think until, look, not necessarily 180 degrees. Yeah, so we don't overdo it, right? Okay, I'll set it to 25 and we'll keep checking. And now dried garlic and sweet paprika. We can just sprinkle it on. I see you're not holding back. Your kitchen is like a marathon. The pace is killer. You already wanted to check the chicken. Well, my friend, my buddy, what are you talking about? It's still dark. Me, honestly? You can be excited, but I haven't started this yet. What? Awesome. Damn, that's expensive. That's how it's done, Archie. So in the meantime, we'll make the mix for the chicken. And now, Archie, cream cheese and sriracha as much as you like. And you mix it, it's going to be very simple. Let's control the spice better. Start with less and add more if needed. Not too much because you can't take it out later. Tell me, what next? Should I add more or less? Go ahead, try it. Listen, we're cooking this together. I'll add just a bit. All right, listen, I mixed something here. You have yours there. Are you done? Yes. Add gorgonzola to this because it's going to be our dip. 2 spoons of sour cream and a spoon of the one true Teleki mayonnaise. Let's go. Some garlic, salt, milk, and I'll add pepper too. Nice. You know that's it already? We talked more than we actually did. What already? Yeah, we're almost done. But it's gonna be great, awesome, because breakfast is waiting for us. But it's nice. You're a big guy. But it smells good. Hey, but without spices, without anything, believe me, it smells nice. Nice. Our zucchinis. Zucchinis. Wow. Roman. Roman, it'll be fine. We're just chopping it up. We could have mixed it directly in the final bowl. Add it in. I want to put some here first, but it will be messy. Yeah. Look here. Now like this. We already have it. So what? Let's put it on, Arxie. We'll make 3 nice looking ones. Sorry, I keep licking my finger. I need to wash my hand. Perfect. 2 breasts. So many people will get full. We were worried about not having enough chicken, but there will be leftovers. Great teamwork. You do it, I do it. See how much faster it is? All right, that's good. 3 minutes. Pizza mode. Yeah. 4 minutes. All right. Look how the steam is coming out. Oh wow, man, you hear, oh, the cheese is melting, of course. You know what we're taking? We're taking the ones I said would look the best. Yeah, simple as that. Oh, real big ones. Look, just like in a restaurant, hop. And one more oxy, since it needs to look good for the presentation. Do you remember our sauce? Yes, I do. It won't pour out like that, so we have to spread it like this. I also chopped some chives for this. All right, now it's green. Good morning. My mouth is already watering. As we say, we made some legit food with our Turek. Hey, but I have to tell you, this looks like bruschetta. Is there chicken in here? Listen, why do I need to explain it when you'll get it as soon as you taste it? And can I eat it with the skin? You have to peel it, The ring. It's actually spicy. Very moist, it's cheesy. It tastes like chicken. Mild, kind of melted. There's a bit of spiciness that comes in. Try the sauce. There's heat because it's Arksy, who likes to add something extra. Hey, are you pouring blue cheese? Is that okay? It's good, but I prefer it with this. The heat really kicked in and my forehead is sweating. Still, it's a great breakfast. This sauce would be great with steak. I'll have another, and Kuba will too. There's chicken, there's cheese. Time for a rating, gentlemen. 8.5. All right, Arksy, 9. That's very good. Was it? Good, awesome snack. You just put it in the air fryer. Check these things out. I won't eat more. Like I said, I'm impressed. Light, juicy, delicious. Take care, watch the other episodes. Air fryer is life.